Hey everyone, my name is Navneet Anand from Fiji Times, India Times Australia, and aajKal local and global. Today here in Parramatta, Riverside Theatre, for the launch of Australia's pivot to India by Andrew Charlton. Why not we go and say hello to Andrew as well? Mr. Charlton, just want to say you hello, good to see you. Any bite for Fiji Times?
Well, I just want to say thank you to you for being here, and what a great turnout we have, and it shows just how positive the Australia-India relationship is, that we have so many people here wanting to celebrate it on a night like this.
And all I'm wanting to do is to make a visit to India once with you.
January.
See you later.
Feel about the book launch today?
Oh, look, this book launch by Dr. Andrew Charlton is, without wanting to pun, it's a pivotal point between India and Australia relations. For far too long, we've not taken advantage of all of of what India has to offer, and we've lagged behind in developing trade relations, developing a closer friendship with our northern neighbour, and I think that's something that we absolutely need to do going forward into the future.
Thank you so much. I'm here today with Julia. How do you feel about this book launch?
Oh, I think it's fantastic that we have a member of parliament that is so interested in India that he's written a book. And obviously Andrew has a strong connection to the Indian Australian community. So he's written this out of a deep passion for India and for the community, and it's just fantastic.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
I'm here today with Donna Davis. Let's check how she feels about this book launch.
Oh, isn't this a wonderful occasion to see so many people here and to know that Andrew, in his first 12 months as the federal member for Parramatta, has become such an integral part of our community, supporting the Indian diaspora and supporting Indian-Australian relations. Something that we all really support and encourage, really important to the success of both our country, but particularly Parramatta.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How do you feel about this book launch?
I'm very excited about the book launch. I'm very excited about the book. I haven't read it yet, but I'm sure it'll be a great insight into our relationships with India. Andrew Charlton's a very smart man. I'm sure he'll have some great things to say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Mr. Samir Pandey. Let's check with him about this book. How do you feel about this book, sir?
I'm very excited. I have not read the whole book yet, but it's an excellent book I have heard. Which talks mostly about Australia and India, and I'm so pleased that we have this book from Dr. Andrew Charlton, who is the federal member for Parramatta. I'm looking forward to this. You can see from the crowd they're lining up to get the book signed. So people are excited. We have the Prime Minister launching this as well. So I'm looking forward to this.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Finally, friends, I want to welcome Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. Now, let me tell you something. In Australia's history, there have been 31 Prime Ministers. Prime Minister Albanese is the 31st. But only one of these 31 Prime Ministers made a meeting with the Prime Minister of India among their first priorities in the opening days of taking office as Prime Minister. Almost every day I go down to Harris Park, down to Little India. I go down to have a coffee at Sweetland, go down to enjoy the jalebi at Jaipur Sweets, the best, right? To take my family for dinner at Chat Kaz or Momo's or Mad Down Under or Taj. I even took the Prime Minister to Ginger one night.
Australia's pivot to India is a thoughtful, warm and optimistic work that educates us about the past, but it also challenges us about the future. We get an engaging recap of modern India's transformation from an inward-looking high-tariff economy to one of the fastest-growing economies in the world. Congratulations on this important book, and I can promise you that as a member for Parramatta and as a member of a Labor government focused on deepening Australia's relationship with India and determined to build greater peace, prosperity, security and stability in the Indo-Pacific, you are already helping to write the sequel. It is a great pleasure to launch Australia's pivot to India.
Fiji Times. Be with the times.